Hello guys, and welcome back to another prep vlog. I just got downstairs and woke up and it's literally 4:52. This is what I'm talking about when I say like sleep is just not happening for me. I get so used to waking up at like 3:30 in the morning for work that when I'm off work I basically cannot sleep past like 4 a.m. So I waited till about like 4:30 to wake up, and at 4:30 I was like, okay, I'm just gonna go ahead and get up because I can't sleep any longer. But I went to bed at like 8 last night after I got off work because I was a literal zombie from working my 312s this week. So I still got like, what, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, yeah, I got like 8.5 hours of sleep. So we're so good. Anyway, I just went downstairs because I got a package from Amazon yesterday. And so we're gonna just unbox it together before I make my cold brew for cardio. There is some stuff for show day in here, so that's why I thought this would be fun. Oh my gosh. Okay. Oh, the first thing, I just got these little tops because like nothing really fits me right now. And so I've been trying to look for like simple things that I can just wear. Oh yeah. But yeah, I just got these simple like cami tops or whatever I don't know. They're just like little tank tops, but they're double lined. So they feel nice and thick. But there's a white one, and then there's this like tannish one and a black one. So I bought those. The pack of 3 was only like 25 bucks, I think. Then I found these earrings. Even though Sophia said she was gonna bring me her earrings, I just saw these and I was like, well, maybe I'll like these for show day. And they were like 10 bucks. So I figured I'd give them a try, and if not, whatever. I know I can use Sophia's. I swear to God, if they're all tangled, okay, no. Ooh, can you guys see these? Oh, those are really pretty. Yeah. Okay. Well, they're an option. These are really cute though. Okay. That's an option for show day for sure. And then, obviously, you know, for show day, everybody needs like some BBL slides, BBL slippers, whatever you want to call them. And I don't even own a pair because I'm a loser, I guess. And so I needed to get my BBL slides. Oh my God, stop. So I got these, and they're like memory foam. I fear I'm just gonna wear these unironically. Hold, please. Oh yeah, they're comf. Yeah. Oh yeah. We are gonna be stepping in these. These are really comfortable too, so this was a good pick. But yeah, that's my little Amazon haul for right now. I also have my like PJ set for show day coming. It's so cute, I'm so excited. And I think that's coming today. All right, y'all, let's get the cold brew together. Okay, I was just making sure we're in focus before I begin the most important part of my day, which is the cold brew, obviously. Glass from Amazon, straw from Amazon, cold brew jug courtesy of Amazon. These are my Starbucks grounds, as you can see, as labeled, which are my favorite. I just wanted to keep it simple this week, do something I know that I love, because I like to experiment with like the different grounds and like the fun flavors. But Starbucks, the house blend or the Colombian blend, never lets me down. It's so good. Chobani Zero Sugar Salted Caramel. This has been my favorite out of the Chobanis, but I do have the regular like sweet cream one, or I think is what it's called. Yeah, this one, and this one's really good too, because they're literally just 1.5 fat and no carb per 15 milliliters, which is so slay. And since I'm not working today, we're gonna do 15 milliliters because another cold brew will probably be in our future. Hazelnut sweet drops, stevia drops from Trader Joe's. Mixer. Sorry, I feel like you can't even really see, but look, color is actually perfection, okay? And obviously, oh shit, we gotta add our ice. I don't know, I like my cold brew iced up. but I hate when the ice like doesn't want to go down in it. There we go. Sexy, beautiful, gorgeous, actually going to probably be the highlight of my day, and it's 5 a.m. I've just got my yohimbine here, and we're gonna pop that. Yeah, this is why I wake up at the ass crack of dawn every day. I'm simply too excited about this. It drives me out of bed every day. So we're gonna sip. Okay, you know what? I thought while I sit and sip on my cold brew on my couch, I would kind of catch y'all up to speed because it's been almost a week since my last vlog and things have definitely changed in my protocol since then. Might they change again tomorrow because tomorrow's Tuesday and it's check-in day? They may. Sorry, my cats are being loud. But my cardio got increased, so we are now sitting at 5x40 moderate intensity steady state sessions. Before one of those sessions is a 6-minute HIIT style thing where I do 20 seconds of sprinting on the elliptical and then 40 seconds of recovery. So you do that 6 times. And that's done before only one of my miss cardio sessions. And then I have 1x40-minute LISS session that's just incline walk. So nothing crazy, but cardio did get increased some. And then also my food got decreased by, I believe, 10 carb on training days and 15 carb on rest days. Or maybe it's the opposite. And I think like 5 grams of protein got taken. So yeah. I've definitely been hungrier just for the past, like, I would say 5 days. I've been a little bit hungrier, and the last 3 days at work were really hard. Not hunger-wise, but, like, I have been so exhausted. And it's not even like I'm exhausted from the protocol. Like, the protocol is to me not that intense where like I just feel so exhausted by it. When you're just this lean, like kind of just existing is a lot. And so to be at work for 12 hours and like doing shit for 12 hours is a lot. So yeah, last night when I got off, I did not feel like a person. I like barely made it home. I got home, I saw my boyfriend and I was like, I'm so sorry. Like I literally can't even converse right now. Like I need to go shower. I need to get straight in bed. And so that's why I went to bed at 8 o'clock. But naturally, you know, now I'm up at ungodly hours, just literally for no reason. But I don't know, normally working in the ICU, it's really, really busy. And so I don't have time to like sit and think about how tired I am, or I don't have time to sit and think about how hungry I am because people are literally dying, if I'm being so for real. But it's summertime and that's a really slow season for us in the ICU actually, because nobody's really sick. Everybody's like out doing things. So the unit has been really low acuity, which means the patients have very simple needs and it's very boring with just 2 patients for 12 hours. So those were probably the most boring 3 shifts I've had ever, arguably ever. And we kind of all just twiddled our thumbs all weekend. But yeah, normally I'm in fight or flight for 12 hours and this weekend I wasn't, which is great, but still working and especially in the hospital definitely screws with like my recovery and stuff because I'm just on my feet a lot, and so my weight usually doesn't move a ton, if at all, while I'm working. So that's kind of a bummer, but it is what it is. I have to pay my bills and I do love nursing, so it is worth it to me. But yeah, I don't know, I figured I would just talk a little bit about that because I think people are interested in hearing about like balancing bodybuilding with nursing. Really, I just wake up at the ass crack of dawn when I work and then I come straight home and sleep, but we make it work. Maybe I'll do a video or like a vlog in the future on like a work day. It would definitely be a shorter one because obviously like I can't really film at work, but just to kind of show y'all what I do, I don't know. But yeah, I'm gonna sit and enjoy this, and then I do think I'm gonna go ahead and knock out my HIIT session with my miss session today. So yeah, I'll see y'all after cardio. Okay, fasted cardio is done. I'm starving, but I have to show you meal 1. She looks so beautiful. 2 of my eggs are soft boiled. We've got my 25 grams of spinach and 50 grams of cherry tomatoes, and then my other egg, I turn into this lovely like French toast omelet with half of my fruit in that to make it like a crepe. And then my 1 piece of toast, 15 grams of goat cheese, and the other half of my fruit with some honey on top. Look how yummy. Proof that I did cardio because I look so crusty. So we're going to feast and I'll check back when I feel like a person. Okay, we have finished meal 1. It was so good. I needed that so bad. I haven't eaten since 5 p.m. yesterday and it is literally like 9 o'clock. Yeah, so I was really hungry, but this is the last time you're gonna see me really crusty today. I promise. I'm going to look more like a person next time you see me because it's an everything shower. We're hair washing, we're shaving, we're styling our hair, we're getting ready for the day. But before I go do that, I'm gonna make my creamy for tonight to get it put in the freezer. And I wanted to show you guys what I do for my creamy because that's like also a highlight of my day is the creamy. So let me show y'all. Okay, hopefully you guys can see enough of what I'm doing here. So in my creamy, sorry, I'm just gonna like punch down. In my creamy, I get 150 grams of Greek yogurt, 240 milliliters of like almond milk, and 20 grams of protein powder. But I'll show you guys what I do to throw it together. If you're not using the Faye Greek yogurt, you're missing out. I know it's more expensive, but anytime I have done the cheap route where I buy like store brand or I just buy like Chobani Greek yogurt, you know, you can just tell a difference with this shit. So I would recommend investing personally, but that's also just how I feel about most things. So I don't know, take that as you will. But 150 grams, just straight in the bottom of my creamy jar. Unsweetened vanilla almond milk, 240 milliliters or grams, whatever, it's all the same. Okay. I do add a little bit of extra sweetener, just those Trader Joe's stevia drops, because I don't know, stuff I find when it's cold like just isn't as sweet. So I add extra sweetener. I get 1 gram of pink salt with every meal. So I add half a gram to this and then I'll add the other gram once it's like spun tonight. But I like to have at least a little bit in the base because it like accentuates it. And we're gonna use one of my favorite protein powders. This is the Bum Isolate protein in birthday cake. She is so good for a creamy base. It just makes the most delicious like vanilla birthday cake, obviously. 20 grams of that. Oh my God, 20 right on the money. We are so good. My technique to mix it is a lovely metal balloon whisk. And the way I mix it is very specific. Also, I take it like this and I like I'm making a fire. Because if not, the protein powder like spills up out of it and I'm trying to like churn up the Greek yogurt in the bottom. Anyway, and then once the protein is like dissolved enough, then I just whisk it like normal. And I'm gonna go over to the sink and just add a little bit of water so that it like goes to the fill line because I'm a fat ass and I need like optimal volume in this for tonight. So anyway, I'm gonna do that and pop it in the freezer. And then once I spin it tonight, I get 10 grams of walnuts. And I think that's all I get with it actually, is just some walnuts. But yeah, that's my creamy recipe and it is so delicious. This recipe also with like a shot of decaf espresso. Oh, it actually tastes like a frappuccino. So good. Now see, did I not tell you guys that the next time you saw me, I would actually look like a real person? This is what I look like when I actually shower, when I actually wash my hair. We put on a cute outfit that's not gym clothes or sweatpants. Oh, this exposure is crazy. Let me show y'all. Okay, we just have some casual little pants, and then this is one of those tops that I got from Amazon. So anywho, plan for right now. I need to get my supplements ready for the week, so we're gonna do that. And I need to prep chicken, I need to prep peppers, I've got laundry going upstairs. I'm gonna prep more cold brew so I can show you guys that, because you know me and cold brew are locked the fuck in. And then I may run over to Walmart to get another scale to go downstairs just because I'm extra. and maybe over to Best Buy. I don't know. We'll see. Okay, brief intermission from doing all this prep stuff. It's like 11:30, so we need to have meal 2, and I'm starting to like hit a wall. But I'm gonna make this meal, and then we will have our cold brew soon, so that will wake us right up. But let me just show y'all what we're having. All right, these are our ingredients. We get 65 grams of chicken. Bam, right on 65. 100 grams of bell peppers. Okay, 100 grams. Gotta do the pepper tax. And then lastly, we just get 75 grams of green beans. Beauty. All right, gonna pop her in the microwave, season it with the no salt added like seasoning blend that I get from Costco, 1 gram of pink salt, and we're gonna sit and munch, and then we'll probably come back and start prepping our food. Okay, first food item that we're gonna prep is my peppers, just because I put them in the oven. We have our oven, oh, well, it says 100 right now because she's preheating, but I do my peppers in the oven at 400 for 30 minutes. I do it the same way every single time. So we're gonna chop them up, and then obviously I put them on baking sheets, and I just line these with tin foil. Like so. These are the peppers I use. This is also very specific. They are the seedless, super sweet mini peppers, and I buy them from Costco. Also my dull ass knife, because I'm just a girl and I don't feel like spending the money for nice knife sets, okay? One of these days we will have nice knives, but for now it's giving Amazon. Anyway, I literally just, as you saw, cut the top off, cut it in half, and put it on the pan. So I'll show you when I have them all cut. All right, y'all. Peppers are all chopped up. Oven is adequately preheated. In they go for like 30 minutes. Chicken is cooking. I just need to say, chicken tenderloins only. Fuck I look like with a chicken breast. I'm not doing it. Tendies are cooking. I cut up some strawberries. I was literally about to, I like pulled down my cold brew jug, and I was like so excited to show you guys how I make my cold brew. Why'd I realize I'm out of coffee? So we will need to go to Walmart today, but it's fine. I'll just show you guys later. That just means that now it's actually time to make my cold brew to enjoy it right here, right this very moment, because it's 1 o'clock and that's like prime cold brew time for me. Don't care if you've seen it already, because you're gonna see it again. And if you enjoy consuming my vlogs, you will continue to see it, because like I always say, it's my favorite thing in the whole world. So, hold on, we gotta flip this chicken. Oh my god. That one's getting a little crispy. Turn this shit down. There's like seasoning in the pan, so it's like burning the seasoning. So my shit smells charred. It's like smoky too. Ugh, what am I trying to do? I would just also like to say I've literally reused this glass like for the past 3 days, and straw, as if I don't have a whole cabinet. Can you even see a whole cabinet of those, of these exact cups, and a whole drawer of these straws, and yet I've been reusing the same ones. So anyway, let's get the brew out. Also, can I just say my shoulders are looking insane, and the only carbs I had today were in meal 1 so far. So imagine when we get some carbs back in our life for peak week. Oh, I'm so excited for that. So excited. Y'all already know the Bucks Brew, and listen, am I doing 14 ounces instead of 12? Yes, I am. Yes, I am. Don't come for me. Let's get the scale. Anytime I do like a second cold brew of the day, I like to use whatever creamer I did not use in the morning. So for us today, we are going to use the sweet cream Chobani one for our second brew bev. Okay, 15 milliliters, you already know. And then I do the same thing with my sweet drops, because I have both the English toffee and the hazelnut. So whichever one I didn't use for my first brew, I use for the second. So we're doing English toffee, and we're doing Obvi liquid stevia from Trader Joe's. Ice is going in. I'm so excited for this. The fatigue has been so high lately, I actually can't even. But I'm a chronic busybody, so I'm not gonna stop. Because I know as soon as I stop, I'm gonna crash. So I just keep going. And we let the cold brew help us. All right, color check. Y'all, have you ever seen color more perfect in coffee? I think not. Oh, arguably this one's better than the one I had before fasted cardio, which is crazy because I didn't even use my favorite creamer nor my favorite drops, my little sweetener drops. Does that mean that I have a new favorite? I don't know. Anyway, it's so good. All right, let's check our chicken. Let's see how we're looking. This was the one, does she look, oh, she looks so charred. It's just the seasoning, I promise. It's not the actual chicken. This big batch looks great. We have, okay, we've got like 2-ish minutes left on the peppers. I'll just show y'all. They're basically done. Look, oh my God, hold please. Okay, can you see? Look at how yummy. So just a few more minutes on those. Honestly, I'm not really like me being so particular about actually everything in my life, but if those go for a little longer, it's fine. Like when they're more charred, it's kind of better. So I think that covers all of the prep. Chicken, peppers, strawberries, and then we just need to make the cold brew, but we'll go to Walmart to get grounds and perhaps we'll get our Starbucks ones because obviously, but maybe I will pick up some fun grounds. I don't know. We'll see. See y'all in a little bit. I would just like to say that it's fully been like 20 minutes. The cold brew got demolished so quickly. Here's my proof. But I already feel more like a person since having her. So the powers of the cold brew are really just crazy. Or maybe it's placebo. I don't know. Also, got my chicken off the stove and I be loading that shit up with seasoning, and you saw the first batch was like kind of fucked. Well, y'all, I fear the second batch was also giving charred as fuck, but I think the chicken itself is still gonna be pretty tender, so it's fine. We're just gonna chop it up and put it in the fridge. I'm actually gonna get ready to make my pre-workout meal soon. I'm probably gonna go on a walk, come back, pre-workout meal, go to the gym because we have glutes today, and I'm like, how am I gonna find the energy for glutes? Gonna pull it out of my asshole. Okay, besties, we just got back from a walk. It was actually so hot outside. It was literally like 95 degrees, and I need to show you what my fucking stomach looked like when I got back inside. I posted this on my Instagram story. Like, can you see that? Anyway, veins all over the place. It's literally crazy. But just made my pre-workout meal and I did something so out of character today. I used the Orange Box cream of rice over all of my Flavor Gang and Elevate ones. Let me just show you for reference. Yeah, yeah, we have a lot. But I don't know, I wanted to just revisit my roots. So we just have Orange Box cream of rice. I did the same birthday cake, like sebum protein in it, and then as a whey drip on top, and then 50 grams of bloobs. So I'm gonna let this cool down, and then we're gonna eat this. We're gonna let it digest. And also fingers crossed that my Dark Sport package comes in today because it's out for delivery. So I would like to wear some of the pieces that I got, ideally, but we'll see. And then we're gonna get ready for this glute day. Okay, quick fit check before we go. Unfortunately, my Dark Sport package did not get delivered, so whatever. We have this top from Young LA. I love like that it's got these little capped sleeves, so like the delts look nice. These are some Dark Sport shorts from like an old drop, and then on the bottoms we have some Jordans. So we're going for like a little green and brown moment. These are the quads. I don't know, I feel small, but let's go demolish these glutes. I'm going to bring my post-workout meal with me. That way I can eat it in the car, and then we can go to Walmart after the gym. I'll see y'all after I'm done lifting. All right, y'all. We just finished at the gym. I had a pretty decent lift, and then I was like trying to pose after, and I was not having a good time. Even though we hit a new low today, I didn't feel good about my physique, which sucks. All right, y'all. Post-workout meal time. We have 65 grams of chicken, 75 grams of green beans, and 80 grams of jasmine rice. Of course, I have my lovely little mini cocktail fork that I'm gonna use to munch on this with. We've got our water, we've got our supplements. I'm gonna eat this in the car, and we're gonna go to Walmart to get the stuff that I said I needed earlier. Because, you know, I was gonna go home and have my creamy and then go, but the thought of going back out after the creamy, that was too much, so. See you at Walmart. All right, y'all, we're about to head into Walmart. I'm just bringing you in on my phone because I'm really not trying to be that bitch with my camera in this Walmart. On the list, scale, coffee. I also remembered I need like a diet caffeine-free soda. So that's what we're getting. Okay, we're in the coffee aisle, and they do have the Starbucks grounds that I usually get. The house blend. And let's look for something else. Well, I fear I'm looking and really nothing is like catching my eyes, so we're just gonna go with our house blend. Okay, we got Sprite Chill and then my 7-Up Tropical. But look, they have these like new strawberry kiwi Sprite Chills, and unfortunately nothing in the zero sugar, but these are faves. So now we just need to go find this damn scale, and it has to be the same one, because if you know, you know. Oh, I also remembered that I do need to get some more Epsom salt while I'm here, because I desperately need to do an Epsom salt bath tonight. Okay, here's the scales. So I want to say like this is the one I have, but it like looks slightly different, and I don't like the idea of like getting a different one. I may have to. Okay, I picked this one. I feel like this is the most similar to the one that I have, so I don't really know. We're just gonna try it and we'll just see. Here we are, where all the Epsom salts are. Equate brand. That's what we need. Do I want soothing lavender or eucalyptus? I think we're gonna do the lavender. That is calling to me. Let's get out of here. I feel very tired. Okay, we are back home. Obviously, we have the coffee secured, so I'll show y'all how I make my cold brew momentarily. We have a couple other things I want to do first, but I came home to my dark sport package, so I figured I'd do a cute little unboxing and show y'all what I copped from this drop. Because I'm gonna be honest, I don't really remember, so that's the fun part. Well, I remember this. I love and I'm obsessed with their like baby tees, so I got this white one, and look, the back has like these flames, right? She's gonna be so cute. I love that you can wear these like casually or to the gym. They're like a whole fit to me. Oh, that's right. Then I got this tank top. Oh, this is cute. It's a little brown tank. It says wolves, and then the back has the little wolf on it. I figured perfect for summertime. I need more stuff like that. This is another tank. I'm excited about this one as well. Kind of similar idea, but the front I think says Wolves Forever on it. And then the back just has the little wolf head, but the Wolves Forever is like a cute light pink color, and we love pink around here. And then these, I said summertime, but I literally wear sweatpants even in the summer. And when I saw that they had these studded stuff, I couldn't pass it up. So, oh yeah. These are the green, you see, studded sweatpants. Very excited for these. And this is like the side of it. So yeah, they're super oversized. So I got these in a small, or I think everything is in a size small. I'm not trying it on right now because I'm honestly just too lazy to, but very excited. We love some new gym clothes, even though a lot of these are really more for casual wear, but nonetheless, I can wear these. I can wear probably this brown tank to the gym if I wanted. I don't think I would do the black one. But next order of business is the creamy. Chef's fucking kiss, bro. This texture, Like, ah, you're joking. And voila, there is the finished product. I'm gonna sit and enjoy this, and then I'll come back and we'll get to making our cold brew. All right, y'all, the creamy has been had. It was so good. Now it is time to show you how I make this infamous cold brew that I rant and rave about every single day. Sorry that the lighting is weird, but you're gonna kind of die when you see just how easy it is. We have our jug from Amazon. She is 64 ounces. We have a scale, that's important. And then you just use literally whatever kind of coffee grounds you want, just normal coffee grounds. We're gonna use the rest of these Milky Way grounds, and then my favorite, the Starbucks house blend. What I do is change my scale to ounces, and we are going to put 7 ounces of coffee grounds in this 64 ounce jar. You can do the ratios however you see fit for what size jug you're using, but I do 7 ounces. So just add the coffee into the jar. And honestly, make sure to just spill it all over your counter while you do it. These jugs come with these nice, like, long stir things. And so literally the only other thing we need to do before we pop this in the fridge is fill it with water. So I fill it like usually halfway with water, and then I like give it a good mix to make sure the grounds are all like coated in water, and then I'll fill it up the rest of the way. All right, y'all, and that's literally it. I just put the lid back on, stick her in the fridge. This is gonna go in the fridge overnight, but like 8 to 10 hours or a little bit longer, honestly, whatever you wanna do as far as like strength goes. For straining it, that is also important. I'll show you what I use. This is my method. We have a large bowl, and then we have a fine mesh strainer. I put this obviously like so. I dump the ground, so the grounds go in the fine mesh strainer. The coffee falls through to the large bowl. Then rinse out our cold brew container. And these cold brew containers that come from Amazon come with these. They're these little metal filters. So I put this in the jug, and then I pour the grounds on top of that and let this sift through. And it gets out any of the remaining like particles of coffee. So yeah, so then I take this out, and then usually I just kind of dilute the cold brew down a little bit, because when it's been steeping for a while it can be pretty concentrated. So I add water to the jug, and that's it. That's all she wrote. That's literally how you make it. But anyway, the time is now 8:35. It's feeling like it's past my bedtime, I'm not gonna lie, but I'm gonna clean up the kitchen a little bit, and then I'm gonna go have my Epsom salt bath and just kind of wind down for the night. We have check-ins in the morning. We want those to look good, so we're gonna kind of set ourselves up for success. But all that being said, I am going to close out the vlog here. So thanks guys for watching. Hope you enjoyed. This one was kind of packed, I feel like. Maybe, I don't know. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up. If you want to see more of me, subscribe. Follow me on my TikTok and my Instagram. They are both at Emily Lifts with 2 Y's. I post on my Instagram story all the time, and I post on my TikTok pretty frequently. So if you want to see me on a kind of daily basis, you can pop over there. More vlogs coming. We're officially like 2.5 weeks out. Oh my god. Okay, see you guys in the next one. Bye.